In this video, we're going to talk about the process for filing a claim to the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program, or VICP. If someone feels they've been injured, they need to submit a claim. Most people will hire a lawyer because at its heart, this still is a legal process. People often have about 2 years to file a claim for a presumed death related to a vaccine and 3 years for an injury related to a vaccine. When someone submits a claim, they're called a petitioner, and the petitioner must submit the following: a claim form, medical documentation and other supporting records, and a $400 claim fee. There are 3 parts of government that are involved in analyzing or resolving a claim: the Department of Health and Human Services, the Department of Justice, and the U.S. Court of Federal Claims. When a petitioner submits a claim, the Department of Health and Human Services will review the claim for its ability to be compensated. To be compensated, the individual needs to prove that they received a vaccine that's covered by the program, and then they need to also prove one of the following 3 things. Either they had a symptom that they're claiming is the problem within the time frame that's outlined on a table known as the Vaccine Injury Table, and we'll talk about that in the next video. Or they need to prove that the vaccine caused the problem or that the vaccine aggravated an existing medical condition. The DHHS representative will create a report and send that to the Department of Justice. The Department of Justice is the group that represents DHHS in this process. So a lawyer at DOJ will review what HHS submitted and then add their own legal review of the case. And the medical and legal reviews will be combined and submitted to the U.S. Court of Federal Claims, as well as to the petitioner. Once the U.S. Court of Federal Claims receives all of the documentation for a case from both sides, they'll assign a special master to review all of the documents and make a judgment. If the person is being awarded a compensation, then the special master will also determine how much they can receive. If either the petitioner or the Department of Health and Human Services disagree with the outcome of the case, they can file an appeal, and as in regular court, the appeal would move through successively higher levels of court and could reach the Supreme Court. This whole process typically takes about 2 to 3 years. Be sure to watch the next video to learn more about the Vaccine Injury Table. Thanks for listening today.